Welcome to the 2022 INDE.Awards Gala. I'm John Fain. And haven't the dry cleaners of Melbourne done a fabulous job? The moths have been eating away at your glad rags for the last 2 years, and you've brushed them off, and by goodness, shaking tail feathers out there, just fabulous. Everybody looking wonderful tonight. And what a relief it is to be able to do so, and let's hope that this is not a super spreader event. I was at you may well laugh, I was at an epidemiologist's conference that became a super spreader event, ladies and gentlemen, which was almost as bad as the air conditioning conference where the air conditioning broke down. But there we are. In a moment, we'll acknowledge our Indigenous origins of the land on which we stand. But first, I would like to invite InDesign Media Managing Director Kavita Lala, INDE.Awards Program Director Jan Henderson, and InDesign Editor Alice Blackwood also to contribute extensively to tonight's proceedings, and you'll hear from them shortly. This event is being broadcast right across our region. It's wonderful to be here in Melbourne in the fabulous Sofitel Hotel, but as you all know, these awards recognise work being done across a vast area. And we have people joining us through the broadcast right across to China, to Hong Kong, Singapore, right through Southeast Asia, over to New Zealand, right through the Pacific, and all across Australia. So to everybody joining us on the broadcast, we make you very, very welcome as well. And you'll see the most incredible architecture and design right across the Indo-Pacific region. And we look forward to announcing winners and honourable mentions of a standard the likes of which these awards have not seen before. So in a moment we'll hear from Kavita, but first I'd like you to make welcome on the stage Jeefa Greenaway, a juror member, and he will be inviting us to acknowledge the land on which we're at. Jeefa, if you could come forward, and then we'll hear from Jessie Rottimer-Gardner, who will play a didgeridoo number for us. Thank you, Jess.
Thank you. Yamamalia, hello friend. And it is customary and protocol to do an acknowledgement. And the reason we do an acknowledgement is to start with respect. And I would certainly like to acknowledge the traditional custodians on the land in which we're gathering, the Wurundjeri Woiwurrung people of the Eastern Kulin Nation, and I pay respects to their elders past, present and emerging. And I certainly extend that hand of friendship to First Nations people in the room today. As a proud Wawang Gamilaroi man and an architect, I've sort of reflected that many of the projects that you'll see tonight are anchored in country, and it's always important that understanding that we're in the shadows of the Birrarung, the River of Mist, and that Indigenous people on these lands have been the stewards and the custodians of country for millennia. And so it's significant to really acknowledge and to understand that they have been the stewards of country, they've preserved country. And I guess the other dimension to really consider is that we've scarred country, we've burnt country, we've felled country. But as designers and architects, we actually have a social contract and a social licence to do well and to repair and remediate and to restore country. And many of the designers you'll see tonight are certainly really doing their part. And we have been the architects, the engineers, the industrial designers for 67,000 years. And those connections and that knowledge that resides in the deep connections to this place is really significant. So, Mario Yania, go well. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeefa, and Jessie, could you please? Thank you, Jessie Rottimer-Gardner and Jefa Greenaway, and I'd, on a personal note also, like to add that I pay my respects to the people on whose land we meet, and to express my personal impatience for a treaty or treaties in order to address and repair some of the damage that has happened in our past. Let's get the proceedings underway, and Kavita Lala, if you could join us here on the stage as we still rejoice in that wonderful performance. Thank you. Could you make Kavita welcome?
Good evening, Indie friends. I'm honoured to be here tonight celebrating the 2022 INDE.Awards. Raj Nandan, our CEO, and I are both excited and proud that in such a short span of 6 years, INDE.Awards has not only grown in entries, but also in the countries participating in it, making it a really, truly regional program. The awards started with a very simple vision by Raj to bring our region together and has now done that, connecting all of us together throughout the Indo-Pacific. We are the only regional program of its kind, and it is a privilege to be able to celebrate tonight with you of the best of the architecture and design in our region, online and in person at last. Firstly, I would like to thank our international jury, who had a tough job on their hands with the high calibre of our entries. Secondly, a special thank you to all our partners. Your support is deeply appreciated for our program. And finally, I thank every person who submitted to the awards, as your commitment and time is critical to our awards. At InDesign, we work very hard and passionately to bring the best in architecture and design, not only to the local and regional audience, but to a global stage. So thank you all for coming. Sit back and relax as I hand you over to our very own superstars, Jan Henderson, our Indie Program Director, and Alice Blackwood, InDesign Editor, who have an amazing evening planned. And I know we started late, so don't worry, we'll make up for it very shortly.
Well, thanks, Kavita, and good evening, everybody. It's such a pleasure to be here for our 6th INDE.Awards. Last year, we presented a digital gala event, but tonight, as everybody's been saying, because we're just so happy it's happening, we're live. And how good is it? We can celebrate with everyone as well around our Indo-Pacific region as we're broadcasting tonight's event here in Nam on the land of the Kulin Nation. And we would like to begin today by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land on which we meet and pay our respects to their elders past and present, and we extend that respect to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples here today. So in 2022, we're powering ahead with the support and energy of our partners, our internal team and our fabulous design community, and thank you to everyone for your support.
Can I just say it's wonderful to see you all here, and how good does it feel? So to take you into a little bit of INDE.Awards background, the INDE.Awards has become a unifying force within the Indo-Pacific, gathering together a vast and varied regional design culture. These awards have also become a vital part of our international design community, bringing global recognition and exposure to the outstanding work of our region's architects and designers. And it's really nights like this when it feels very live, doesn't it?
It's well, it is live.
Yeah.
We're all live.
Sorry, we can't help making puns.
So, a few facts. This year we received an outstanding number of entries to the Indies from 15 different locations. Many of our jurors have commented on the high standard and quality of entries across the board, and this year's shortlist provides examples of the innovation and intellect of our architecture and design community, where the commitment to sustainable principles, climate, landscape and lifestyle are encompassed in design excellence. This gala is the opportunity to celebrate the modern aesthetics relative to the location, culture and tradition in our region.
Our jury has once again completed the challenging task of assessing a vast spectrum of projects. What makes Indies really distinct from other awards programs is the regional diversity of those entries. They require that we look beyond basic principles of aesthetics and functionality to consider originality and quality of design, performance and end-user considerations, innovation, and ecological and economic impact, all relative, of course, to location and culture.
So the calibre of our Indie Awards jury is critical to the success of our program. This year, our jury was the most diverse in the history of the awards, bringing together culture, community, and different perspectives to the judging table. The 2022 jury hails from across the Indo-Pacific and as far as Europe, the UK, and America. Their combined expertise in architecture and design ensures we have a multiplicity of viewpoints as part of our judging process. We would like to extend a special thank you to every jury member for their time and commitment in judging this year's entries and recognise those jury members who are here with us tonight, and that's Leonie Lorimer, James Calder, Kai Lu, and Jeff Grinaway, and Fadi Timu. Woo, yes, please.
Good inclination.
Look at them. Also to everyone who entered and those who were shortlisted, congratulations. The Indie Awards shortlist is just that. It's short, a mere 12 projects. So to be shortlisted is indeed an honour, as the calibre of entries was so high.
Yes, that's right. In some cases, there was just a point separating entries. You can only imagine how hard that is to make those hard decisions. So winning is, of course, fantastic, but if you've made it to the shortlist, you should be incredibly proud. Tonight, we'll be presenting 15 award categories. But before we return to John, let's take a moment to meet our amazing industry partners and sponsors. Many of them have shared the indie journey with us right from the beginning.
So our partnerships, as everybody has said, and it's so true, are vital to the success of the Indies. We are deeply grateful to our partners for their incredible support, because they're not just investing in the awards, they are investing in the progress of the region. So, thank you to Zenith, our platinum partner for the Indies, who has been with us since the program began and is the supporter of the best category.
Also, special thanks go to the graduate partner Colorbond, the learning space partner Acoustics, the multi-residential building partner Bosch, the influencer partner Steelcase, the living space partner Garganau, the wellness space partner Porter's Paints, the workspace partner Herman Miller, the Prodigy partner Milliken, the building partner Neolith, the social space partner Verisol, the retail space partner Zenith, the design studio partner Woven Image, and our trophy partner Dinosaur Designs.
Thanks for that, Alice. Yes.
Important thanks.
And so that's enough for us. And now it's on to the awards. And back to you, John.
Have a great night, guys.
Thank you, Jan. Thank you, Alice. And now, what you've all been waiting for. A little bit of housekeeping, just to make things absolutely clear. We'll be inviting the category partners, the sponsors, on stage to announce the winning names. And there's a representative from each of those partners coming up onto the stage. And they will announce, after we see the nominations, they'll announce the honourable mention winner first. And then they'll announce the trophy winner. It's only the trophy winners who are invited to come on stage to collect one of these trophies. Do I need to say that again? You can hoot, you can holler, but you're not allowed to come up on stage. You will get your moment of glory later. There will be photographs taken afterwards of honourable mentions and category winners, but I'm sorry, we've got a lot to get through. When you're a winner, because everyone's a winner, when you're a winner and you come on stage, you do receive your fantastic and beautiful trophy, and then you get a chance to tell us your life story, to thank that teacher who was so significant in primary school, sing a song, recite a poem, and after your 20 seconds are up, we'll bring up the music. And if you keep going, there's someone with a hook off stage. Got it? Good. So, partners and winning designers, if your name is called, please join us on stage. And lots of hoot and holler, because as we've said a few times, and we do not want to forget, there are people who are watching us from right across the region. And you have to make enough noise to make them feel the energy as well as the glamour in this room. So there we go. Now, first up, category 1. Drum roll. The Building Award is granted to a project that advances architecture and its capacity to respond to place-specific and cultural needs. Our partner for the building category is Neolith, and to announce the honourable mention, and then the winner of this category is Con Papadakis, Managing Director Oceania at Neolith. Con, can you come to the stage to make the announcements while we see this short video? Wow, how good is that? Con, come on up. Now, let's see the shortlist, please, for this category, the building. Con, with some theatrical flourish. The honourable mention.
Thank you. It's my pleasure to be here tonight, and I shouldn't repeat myself about what everyone else has said, but it is an absolute pleasure to be here live and be with everyone face to face. First to announce the winner, but we've got to go to the honourable mention.
We do.
So,
just gave me a heart attack.
I was just testing. So the honourable mention is awarded to 52 Reservoir Street by SJB.
And the winner would be?
Thank you, John. The INDE.Awards winner of the building goes to Pingelly, Recreation and Cultural Centre by Iredale Peterson Hook Architects with Advanced Timber Concept Studio. Congratulations.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you to the sponsors, Neolith, and thank you also to the INDE.Awards organisers. This is the little timber building that could. It's a tiny building in a tiny town of 1,200 people that is deeply connected to community. It embraces country, and it also really facilitates culture. For those of you St Kilda supporters in the room, this is the oval that Nicky Winmar learnt to kick a football. And in this small building that we produced in partnership with our friends at Advanced Timber Concepts, I think we've produced something that really resonates with where we are right now. Thank you.
Congratulations. And for people who are watching from China, from Hong Kong, from Singapore, Nicky Winmar played football. but he played it exceptionally well. And he played the sort of football that is the lubricant of Melbourne, Victoria, and the AFL states. Thank you to our partners, Neolith, and congratulations to Iredale Peterson Hook Architects and Advanced Timber Concepts Studios. Category 2, Award 2, the next one is the multi-residential building. And the multi-residential building celebrates how we can live with equal consideration for community, sustainability, experience, and market needs. Our partner for the multi-residential building category is Bosch, and to announce the honourable mention and then the winner of this category, we welcome Robert Warner, General Manager, Retail Sales, BSH Home Appliances. Robert, please come towards the stage to announce the honourable mention and the winner as we see a short video from our partner Bosch.
For more than 130 years, Bosch has designed products that spark enthusiasm, improve quality of life, and help conserve natural resources. We have built our reputation on design, quality, reliability, trust, and sustainability. In short, we want to create technology that is invented for life. With more than 200 international design awards attained over the past 5 years, Bosch is the clear leader in home appliances. Outstanding design requires both great form and function. For home appliances, invented for life means giving people peace of mind for their daily life at home.
Wonderful and ample evidence. And Robert will shortly announce we will see the shortlisted honourable mentions and then the shortlist, and he will announce who are the winners of the honourable mention and then also the winner. So let's have a look at the shortlist for multi-residential building. Wow, you can see the task for the jurors has been extraordinary. So now, incredible projects. Robert, from Bosch with some theatrical flourish, could you please tell us the honourable mention would be?
Thanks, John, and good evening, everyone. It's my pleasure here tonight to announce the winner for the multi-residential building category. But first, to the honourable mention. I feel like the InDesign crew have really stitched you up, John, just to keep you on your toes. The honourable mention is awarded to Newcastle East End by SJB, Durback, Block Jaggers and Tonkin Zuleika Greer. Congratulations.
And the winner would be?
Thanks, John. The INDE.Awards winner for the multi-residential building goes to Nightingale Ballarat by Breathe. Congratulations.
Unfortunately forgot my poem, but on behalf of Breathe, I'd like to say thank you to the INDE.Awards for this. And a big thank you to Nightingale. This project would have been impossible without them, of course, and they did a lot of hard work to get it across the line. And yeah, we're very proud of it, so thank you for the recognition.
And thank you to Robert from Bosch. Now, the next category is the living space, and this award honours the region's most inspiring home, one that dwells thoughtfully and sensitively in response to its place. Our partner is Gala, and to announce the honourable mention and winner of this category, we welcome Robert Warner, General Manager, Retail Sales, BSH Home Appliances, to the stage. Robert, we have a video, this one about Gaggenau first.
A brand is more than just an identity, it's a personality. It's who you are, what you stand for, and how you're perceived. It has taken more than 336 years to cultivate our Gaggenau personality, and it's one that's built not only on our heritage, it was built on values such as craftsmanship, precision, design, and professional cooking in the home. As professional cooking techniques have evolved and developed, so too has Gaggenau.
Robert. Now let's see the shortlist, please, for the living space. That's what your place looks like, isn't it? Not my place. We are renovating at the moment, so it'll be good. Do you know anyone from Mitchell? And the honourable mention would be?
Thanks, John. The honourable mention is awarded to Autumn House by Studio Bright.
And of all those fantastic houses, which one would be the winner?
Thanks, John. This year I'm proud to announce that we have 2 winners for the living space. Ooh. Our first winner is Corner House by Archer. And our second winner is Bermagui Beach House by Winter Architecture. Congratulations to you both.
Congratulations, you're from. And from Archer, go ahead, you're
Chris Haddad, yeah.
Chris.
Yeah.
We'll just wait while this photo's being taken. We'll just step out of the backdrop. Yes, okay. From Archer.
This is absolutely incredible. I'm shocked. Thank you very much to the whole INDE.Awards team, the judges, the sponsors, everyone, let's try this one, everyone that has made tonight possible. This is such a strong lineup of projects internationally that to get the nod tonight is, I'm amazed. So thank you very much.
And from Winter Architect.
Congratulations. I had a baby 12 days ago. And I was really excited to just dress up and come and see all this. I didn't expect this. This is amazing. Thank you so much. And the clients and the builder and all the people that have been involved. There's so many people. Thank you. And it's a big project for a small town, so thanks.
Okay, so the bar has been set very high if you're wanting to top that in your acceptance speech. Congratulations to Archer and Winter Architecture. What a fabulous footnote. And what extraordinary projects, as you see all of those shortlisted entries. And thank you to our partner, Gaggenau. Next, the Workspace. This award celebrates a workplace that meets the needs of the people, understanding that a workspace is social and cultural as much as functional. Our partner is Herman Miller. To announce the honourable mention and the winner is Gigi Davidge, Regional Sales Manager, Australia and New Zealand for Miller Knoll, and representing Herman Miller. Please come up and let's have a look at the video to tell us about Herman Miller.
In the 1990s, Bill Stump and Don Chadwick designed a chair with less material and more performance. But design can't stand still if the problems we're solving change. Meet our latest solution, Aeron, now made with ocean-bound plastic. Little by little, we're making the best better for Earth.
Okay, now the shortlist for the Workspace. Let's have a look at the entrance. Working has never looked so comfortable or so beautiful with these particular shortlisted projects. And now Gigi from Herman Miller, from Miller Knoll, could you please do the big reveal?
It'd be my honour, John. Thank you. Hello, everyone. It's a genuine honour to be here tonight and to be celebrating with all of you. And first, I'd love to just announce the honourable mention for this category is awarded to Ballarat Gov Hub by John Worrell Architects.
And the winner for the Workspace.
Terrific. So the INDE.Awards winner of the Workspace category goes to Google Aotearoa by Warren and Mani. Congratulations.
Okay, on the surprise level, pretty high. Kia ora tātou. Humbling learning experience, terrifically proud of the team that worked on it. Google, American company, but absolutely rooted in Aotearoa. And many stories in there that we're so proud that the staff tell when they walk through. And we hope to continue that story with Google as they grow in New Zealand. Thank you, INDE.Awards, thank you for this surprise. We're going to have a good night, I reckon.
And thank you to our partner Herman Miller, and congratulations to Warren and Mani. And now to the social space, from the workplace to the social space. Celebrating design that brings people together, tells a relevant story and captures the imagination. Our partner for social space is Verisol, and to announce the honourable mention and then the winner is Jules de Bartolomeo, CEO of Verisol Australia. And as he comes to the stage, let's look at a short video telling us about them. Now to the shortlist for the social space. Doesn't it? Jules, if you could now tell us the honourable mention and then the winner, please.
Yeah, thank you, John. Yeah, like all our partners, obviously very, very excited to be here this evening. The honourable mention is awarded to the Park Royal Collection Marina Bay by FDAT Architects.
And the winner.
The winner, the INDE.Awards winner for the social space, goes to Wood Pavilion No. 1, an experiment of archetype by Lynn Architecture.
And do we have someone here?
Do I take
it? Would seem we don't. Yes, you get to keep it. No, we will.
I'll take a photo.
Hello everyone, this is Lin from the Architect. We would like to thank you for the organization and the judge for their recognition of our small project. Actually, this is a social space for villagers in a small village in China, and the villagers are also happy to know that information. It's a pity that I can't go to the meeting with you guys. I hope you have a good evening. Bye-bye.
Congratulations to Lynn Architecture for Wood Pavilion. To the retail space, which recognises mastery over retail's rapidly shifting ground. Our partner is Zenith. To announce the honourable mention and then the winner is Matt Vescovo, Brand Director at Zenith. Please come towards the stage as we have a look at the shortlist for retail space. And Matt, could you please come forward
Thank you,
and
John.
do the honours?
Thank you, John. It's an absolute pleasure to be here tonight to mention the honourable mention, which goes to a brick and mortar shop by L Architects.
And the winner?
The winner for the INDE.Awards retail space is Sarah and Sebastian by Livy's Studio.
Thank you. So grateful for the award. Thanks to Zenith for the sponsorship, to Indie, to InDesign, to the judges. This is probably the smallest project we've worked on. It was 15 square metres of retail space, but probably 15 square metres of the proudest that we've worked on. So thank you very much. Thank you.
Congratulations to George. And don't they all look amazing as we're seeing the quality, the calibre. Makes you just want to go and take time to go and visit everything, doesn't it? Which is not possible. Moving on, the learning space. This award honours an environment that promotes connection and learning in both formal and informal formats. Our partner is Ortex Acoustics, and to announce the honourable mention and the winner is Kirk Schmidt, General Manager at Ortex Acoustics Australia. Kirk, if you could come towards the stage while we have a short video about Ortex to explain to us.
Ortex Acoustics. We're the leader in high-performance wall and ceiling products that reduce and control reverberated noise and echo, reducing student stress and anxiety and improving learning potential and wellbeing in education settings. And at Ortex, we're proudly carbon neutral in everything we do. It's what the future sounds like. Ortex Acoustics.
And let's have a look at the shortlist. Some of those buildings, I might say, that we just saw in that promotional video, I use some of those buildings and they work, I can tell you. But let's look at the shortlist for the learning space. Okay, over to you.
Thanks, John. Good evening, everybody. It is, everyone said it, but it's an honour to be here and to present the award for the Learning Space, INDE.Awards 22. The education sector is an important one for Ortex, and it always has been, and it remains to be. There's a lot of projects that have come up tonight, and split, wonderful projects, and we've actually contributed to and supplied product into many of them, and makes it more of an honour to be here. So we'll go to the honourable mention.
Yes.
You sure? The Over Newton Anglican Community College, Yaramboy Campus, New Middle School by Law Architects.
And the winner. And the winner?
John just said I wasn't allowed to give a 45-minute dissertation on fundamentals of acoustics, so I guess we'll go to the winner.
It will be available afterwards in the foyer if you're interested. Yes.
Thanks, John. The INDE.Awards winner for the learning space goes to the Hedberg by Liminal Architecture with Woha.
I think we're a little bit flawed by that announcement, but thank you very much. It's been a 9-year project, a labour of love, so it's nice to, it's fantastic that the jury has recognised the efforts behind it. If it wasn't for the strength of our collaborative relationships, particularly with our architectural partner WOHA, who we've become great friends with, and also the representatives of the university and the state government, this project wouldn't have been realised. So thank you very much to the jury and to the incredible INDE team, and of course the sponsors for making this possible. Thank you.
Great. Congratulations. And thank you to Ortex Acoustics, and of course congratulations to the team from Liminal. Our next category is health and wellbeing spaces, and this award shows how spaces for health and wellness services are evolving, with equal emphasis on procedure as well as the human experience. Our partner is Porter's Paints, and to announce the honourable mention and the winner is Jill Every from Porter's Paints. Jill, please come to the stage while we watch a video about your sponsorship. And Jill, if you could come up and we'll have a look at the shortlist of health and wellbeing. feel better just by looking at them. Now, Jill, if you could take us through, please, the honourable mention and then the winner.
It's a pleasure, John. Thank you. Firstly, the honourable mention for this category is the Jewish Care Anne and Eric Smorgan Active Living Centre by Design Inc. in Melbourne. Congratulations.
And the winner, drum roll.
The INDE Award winner of the Health and Wellbeing space goes to Yarram Integrated Healthcare Centre by McBride Charles Ryan. Congratulations.
Come on up.
Well, I'd just like to thank the INDE Awards and especially to the jury. How fantastic. We think it's a wonderful building and we're glad you do too. It's been particularly good for COVID because it's got a veranda and it's a very special building for that town. It's the best, it's the first new building that they've had for a long time. And we hope that it really gives them a lot. We'd like to thank our wonderful team at MCR because they worked really hard.
That's it?
That's it.
Congratulations. Congratulations to McBride Charles Ryan for their Yarram project, and thank you to Porter's Paints. And let's move on to the Design Studio, which honours a practice that's forward-thinking, creates voraciously and changes perceptions in architecture, design or both. Our partner is Woven Image, and to announce the honourable mention and the winner is Vanessa Sudano, State Manager for Woven Image. And Vanessa, if you could make your way towards the stage while we have a look at a short presentation about Woven Image.
Woven Image has been providing design-led, sustainable interior finishes for over 30 years, with a portfolio of high-performance acoustic finishes for walls, ceilings, workstations and partitions. Their products are extensively used in commercial projects across workplace, hospitality and education sectors. To see why they've become the go-to brand for architects and designers looking for beautiful, sustainable interior solutions, visit wovenimage.com.
What an amazing range of practices. Now, could we please hear from Vanessa Sudano? Over to you. Let's have a look at the shortlist.
Hello everyone. It's my pleasure to be here tonight to announce the winner for the Design Studio, but first to the honourable mention, Chris Connell Design. Okay, the INDE Awards winner of the Design Studio goes to Balleringi. Congratulations.
My name's Mary Dolmo and I'm representing Balleringi tonight, who are in Sydney. For almost 40 years, Balleringi has sought to deepen the understanding of Aboriginal Australia for major art and design projects, both nationally and internationally. They're very honoured to win this award, and as it shines a light on the infinite potential of Indigenous co-design and its capacity to imagine new dimensions in Australian design. Ros Moriarty and John Moriarty would like to thank the INDE.Awards, as well as their clients, partners, teams, and the amazing community of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander artists, knowledge holders and storytellers. For my part, I'm privileged to represent them, and I commend their work to everyone.
Thank you, Mary. Thank you indeed, Vanessa from Woven Image, and congratulations to Woven Image, and thank you to Mary Delmau for representing them tonight. On to the influencer. The influencer shows what good design can actually do and recognises how design is impacting the region in meaningful and long-lasting ways. Our partner is Steelcase, and to announce the honourable mention, the winner is Susan Mardini, Managing Director, Steelcase Australia New Zealand. If she could make her way to the stage while we watch a short presentation about Steelcase. And to the shortlist as Susan comes up to the stage. Thank you. Susan from Steelcase, could you take us through these incredible projects, please?
Thank you, John. Good evening, everyone. It is my pleasure to be here tonight to announce the winner of the Influencer category. But first, the honourable mention. The honourable mention is awarded to Permanent Camping 2 by Casey Brown Architects with Jeffrey Broadfield.
And the winner.
Thanks, John. The INDE.Award winner for the Influencer category goes to Billion Bricks Home by Billion Bricks and Architecture Brio. Congratulations.
Hello, I'm Robert Verreit, calling in from Rotterdam.
Hi, I'm Prasoon from Singapore.
Unfortunately, we couldn't be here tonight, but thank you so much, INDE.Awards, the jury and Steelcase for awarding Billion Bricks Homes the winner in the Influencer category.
And this recognition will help us realize the vision of Billion Bricks Homes and communities in the Philippines. If you think your community can benefit with this concept, then do reach out to us. Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you to Steelcase, and congratulations to Billion Bricks and Architecture Brio. And it shows you how truly international these awards are becoming. Next to the object. Not all objects are created equal. So in this category, we look at how objects function, what they signify, and how they respond to the needs of people. We award the region's most original players in modern industrial design, and to announce the honourable mention and then the winner is a member of the 2022 INDE.Awards jury, Kai Lu. Kai, if you could make your way towards the stage while we have a look at the shortlist for the object. And Kai, could you do the big reveal, please?
Thank you, John. Hello, everyone. So great to be here. Okay, the honourable mention is awarded to Mega Tulip by Adam Goodrum for now. And the winner, the INDE.Awards winner of the object, goes to Zephyr Lounger by Charles Wilson for Tate.
Thank you, what a lovely surprise. My thanks to the INDE.Awards and the judges, of course, and especially to Tate, and we have Tate here. This is Gordon and Susan Tate, no less. This was quite a long project in development, and I'm very grateful for the brief and their consideration and feedback and working together in making this whole project happen. It wasn't always easy, but it was a really terrific development process that I'm very proud of. Thank you very much.
He's left me a couple of seconds. I've always wanted to work with the bad boy of design, so I'm glad the project worked out in the end. And the project did take 3 years, which is very unusual for Tate, so I appreciate Charles's patience throughout that process, and thanks very much to InDesign. Thank you.
Congratulations. Thank you to Kailu. And Tate, as a special for the INDE.Awards have announced, there'll be half-price Zephyr Lounges for everybody who's here tonight. Just check under your seat, see if there's a lucky number. We put the focus on the next generation of architects in the next category called the Graduate, which recognises and celebrates a fifth-year architecture student from within the Indo-Pacific region, someone who shows outstanding promise as they depart on their chosen course. Our partner is Collarbond, and to announce the honourable mention winner is Margot Bonn, BlueScope's Specification Manager. Margot, if you could make your way towards the stage as we have a look at what Collarbond are all about.
Laugh and think, this is Australia. This is Australia.
Collarbond, made by Australia.
And now let's have a look at the shortlist, please. And Margot's extraordinary headgear is made out of Collarbond, as you all notice. Could you do the honourable mention and the winner, please?
Hello, everyone. It's my absolute pleasure to be here tonight to announce the winner for the graduate category. But first, to the honourable mention. The honourable mention is awarded to Emily Evans from the University of Melbourne. This year, I'm proud to announce we have 2 winners for the graduate. Our first winner is Isabella Reynolds from the University of Queensland.
second.
And our second winner is Elisa Aisha from the University of Auckland. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I feel incredibly surprised and very honoured. Obviously thanks to the INDE.Awards, but also to the University of Queensland, who were incredibly supportive, and to the jury for seeing value in a project that is so concerned with grey water filtration. Thank you.
Thanks very much to the INDE.Awards and the judges for the opportunity to receive this award. I'd also like to thank the University of Auckland and my thesis supervisor, Craig Moller, and to my husband, Alex, for always believing in me. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you to Colorbond, and congratulations to Isabella and Alyssa from Auckland and UQ. To the Prodigy, which honours an emerging creative, someone who sparks trends, thinks differently, and whose work pushes the boundaries of design. The InDesign Regional Editorial Board has nominated 7 prodigies for the jury to assess. Our partner is Milliken. To announce the winner of this category is Chanel Deo from Milliken. If you could please, Chanel, make your way towards the front while we watch a video about your organisation's work at Milliken. The nominees for Prodigy would be and Chanel, over to you.
Thank you. It's great to be here and good to see everyone. There's no honourable mention because they all are amazing, so we'll go straight to the winner. And the winner of the INDE.Awards, the Prodigy, goes to ZJJZ. Congratulations.
Currently, the city of Shanghai is still recovering from a 2-month lockdown because of COVID-19. During this tough time, it's very heartening to receive the Prodigy Award from InDesign.
Although the world has been more divided, both mentally and physically, we are more determined to create a connection between people. Thank you again for the award, and congratulations to the other nominees and winning teams. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you to Chanel from Milliken, and congratulations to Sean Shen, Sharu Chen and Yuying Tsai, winners of the Prodigy. Now, the Luminary is our next category, recognising the ongoing contribution of an industry icon, whether casting a long shadow across many disciplines or excelling ahead of the pack. I invite Alice Blackwood, editor of InDesign magazine, back to the stage to tell us a little more about this all-important category.
Thank you, John. Couldn't resist returning to get a bit of a ribbing up here.
The Luminary is a program that reaches quite far back, 21 years in fact, to 2001, when InDesign magazine published its very first Luminary in issue 7. And I should note we are now up to issue 88, so it's a lot of luminaries and we love them all. Throughout the duration of our 21-year Luminary program, it's remained our intention and our privilege to identify, acknowledge and celebrate the individuals who've made a massive contribution to the profession and a life-changing contribution to our lives through their work. With the birth of the Indies, we've been able to literally lift our luminaries off the page, expand our program to encompass the Indo-Pacific region and really make a proper fuss about these incredible individuals. This year we celebrate 4 extraordinary practitioners. These are the multidisciplinary practitioner Marissa Yu of SQ, who's watching us from Hong Kong tonight. Hello, Marissa. Interior designer Meryl Hare of Hare and Klein, who's here from Sydney. The product designer Nathan Yong of Nathan Yong Design, who's watching from Singapore tonight. And finally, architect Nonda Katsalidis of Fender Katsalidis, whose team joins us here tonight. Now I invite you to turn your eyes to the screen, or watch ahead, I should say, where we would like to premiere a video that recognises each of our 2022 luminaries.
When the professions work together, interior designers and architects, in a collaborative way, you can create some extremely beautiful, well-detailed and harmonious spaces.
This is the spirit that I think design architecture has, is really about a generosity of spirit. How you give, how you create, how you absorb, how you also then engender new ways to learn.
One of the roles that an architect has, he can look at something and it occurs to him that there's a solution there that's the best one, and you get judged by that, and you go down a path and you have to convince people along the way and make the whole thing work from beginning to end, which is a process in architecture, sometimes takes years.
There are people behind every object. You know, right now when we look at a camera, lighting, and all, there are industrial designers behind all these things. And it's like unspoken heroes. We use objects, you know, all of us use products, but no one actually knows that there's some creative person behind doing it.
The Luminary Award, in one sense, should not just be a kind of conclusive way of saying, yes, we've made it, but it's also just this continuation of the award itself is actually awarded to our community in one sense.
I'm grateful for the acknowledgement. I do it on behalf of Fender Katsalidis and a fantastic team of people that actually make it happen. It's great for them, and it's great for the profile of the practice.
Being nominated kind of proved to me that whatever I'm doing, that's always pushing boundaries or trying to investigate some issues, I'm doing it right.
Being acknowledged as a luminary is very meaningful. I think it is very much a validation of the work over many years. The industry awards that have come up over the years have raised the standard of our profession. I think the INDE.Awards are very much a part of that.
And let's congratulate each of the luminaries. Uncompromising quality would seem to be the common feature, just amazing. And thank you again to Alice. Now, it's a brave man who stands between an audience and a chance for some food and drink, and I don't intend to be that brave. Our final award for the night, the most important one, the best of the best. So all the category winners are judged against each other, the highest accolade. And the jury have struggled, I can assure you, and much sweat has been generated in trying to find this. Our platinum sponsor, Zenith, is the sponsor of the Best of the Best. To announce the winner of this category, welcome back Matt Vescovo, Brand Director at Zenith, as we watch the video about them before we find out the best of the best. And we don't need to show you a shortlist because every category winner is on that shortlist. So Matt, drum roll, please.
No honourable mentions.
No.
So I'm very thrilled to be able to present this award for the best of the best. The INDE 2022 Best of the Best award goes to Pingelly Recreation and Cultural Centre by Ardell Cook and Penderson Architects with advanced timber concepts.
Well, I don't quite know what to say, which is strange for me. Thank you to Zenith and thank you again to INDE and InDesign and everyone involved in the process. This building sits on Whadjuk Noongar land outside of Perth in the wheat belt. The town of Pingelly has 1,200 people in it. This building began as a research project with Patrick and Bruce from Advanced Timber Concepts. We came along a little bit into the process and effectively assisted them in assembling 4 pavilions, all made 100% out of timber. This little building is the largest building made out of timber in WA since the Second World War. There are lots of stories to tell about it. My partners who are watching this evening in Perth, Adrian Iredale and Finn Peterson, both poured a hell of a lot of hours and time into this project. It sits alongside a football oval, as we discussed before, but more importantly than that, there is this welcome space, and that welcome space frames country. And it speaks of the ways in which sport and culture come together in regional Australia. And for us, it also talks about the ways that native timbers are able to be used consistently in actually reinforcing that connection to country, that care for place, and that acknowledgement of the climate crisis. Thank you again. I won't continue anymore. There is a mini lecture we could drop into, but we won't at this point in time. Thanks again, John.
Okay, congratulations. And thank you again. And you can see how enthusiastically that's been received here in the room. Congratulations again. Thank you to Matt and Zenith, and congratulations to Iredale Peterson Hook. And that almost draws our awards evening to a close. Could we please remind all the winners and honourable mentioners to remain in the room for photographs? Everyone else, there's hospitality outside. And before we finish, I'll hand you back to Alison Jan for the final words. A big thank you to our partners, to the judges, but also could you, thank the audio-visual team and the people behind the scenes who have worked hard to make this work as well. Alison Jan.
Well, we've had the best seats in the house, I feel.
We have.
We have all the feels down there, and I may have shed a tear, but I won't tell you who it was for. Congratulations from the bottom of our hearts to all of the winners, and again, special thanks to our partners and our judges. Together, you've really made this such a special experience.
Just to say thank you very much for coming. We love having you here. You're what it's all about. Congratulations to the winners, but most importantly, congratulations to the region. Now it's time. Enough talking. Let's go out and have some drinks and network and have some fun and some celebration. So thank you very much.